sexual harassment is harassment that is due to gender. So when the term was coined several decades ago, there was less of a conversation around distinctions between gender and sex. So when they used the term sexual harassment, they weren't just meaning acts that were related to the act of sex, but instead things that could be related more to gender harassment. So the way we make the distinction when we're talking about it, just in more layperson's terms, is the distinction between come-ons and put-downs. So most people think sexual harassment is just come-ons. It's just, hey, baby, why won't you go on a date with me? Or, if you go on a date with me, I'll give you a promotion or that kind of stuff. But put-downs, what we've figured out over the last 30 years of research in sexual harassment is put-downs are actually what constitute over 90% of the sexual harassment that people face at work. Put-downs are more things like, I hear that women are, usually a lot less serious about work once they've had a kid. Or, like the kinds of physical intimidation, if you've ever experienced that before, where a man will just step really close to you in order to really try to physically dominate you.
When I think of put downs, the first thing that comes to my mind, and your examples are great, but the first thing that I think about is just, not in the workplace necessarily, but like walking down the street, somebody tries to talk to you, they want you to smile or they say something and they're trying to get you to talk to them and you're just like, you nod or you just keep going and then they curse you out because you're not, giving them attention. To me, that's a put down.
Yeah, absolutely. This expectation that we're constantly nurturing or that we're constantly smiling, that we're constantly available to make other people feel better. That's something that a lot of gendered female folks experience all the time. And then, of course, there's ways in which these things are complicated. They're not single access experiences. So, there's this distinction between come-ons and put-downs is important. But there are also times where you have an experience where it's actually all of these things all mixed in together, right? So someone says, oh, hey, baby, smile. And then you don't smile. And so then they call you a name. And then maybe they follow it up with something that's a more sexual form of harassment, a come on. And so, sometimes in a single experience, it might start with the low level stuff and then escalate.